Welcome back to another episode of March to Orbit. We are on the 28th of March now, so we've not got much to go. And last time we launched out into, well, hopefully, an intercept with the moon. This little thing, I think, is it Luna 3 this is? I can't remember what we're calling it. Yes, this is Luna 3, and we had our cheeky little sort of shall we say, slightly cheaty RCS on throttle control to help us get there at the end. So anyway, we have, let's see, we've got no signal at the moment, which is a problem because I've got this maneuver node engaged. We do have, let's have a look. So we've got power. How long is this power predicted to last is the question, the first one, because we need power to actually do anything. So there we go, we've got signal. Right. Electric charge, 11 days. Okay, so that's twice as much as we need. That's good. Okay. We've got that ready. We've got this, we can get rid of these. These are from Luna 3's launch and build and everything like that, so we can close that, right? So we can stop. Why is the moon showing its details like that? This may be a glitch from before. There we go. That's better. And now it has to show the label of the moon. Nothing else does that? Okay. I think this is partly due to that glitch we had where we're doing our burn and it sort of thought we were still in control of the other thing. I don't know what was going on with that. It wouldn't do the burn. It wouldn't do what it was supposed to. So yeah, that was a bit odd. So what we're going to do is we're going to warp to here. I think we could put a new thing there, but we're just going to warp to it. We're not too worried about anything else. There we go. We've got a bit of a pause stutter there, but that's okay. And we're also going to jump back to the craft. So what's the plan? When we get this episode, hopefully we're going to do this impact. But what we actually want to do is we want to get the science and everything. So we need to make sure we're doing everything as we need to. So let's have a look. We have got to get within 5,000 kilometers. That's going to happen. So that one will be completed. So for this one, we've got to impact progress must be that. So we need to basically do that. Where's the science bit? I thought it was a science requirement. Oh, collect science from around the moon and transmit to the KSP. It says it's done. Oh, now that's odd. That is very odd. Is that because we've got Kerbalism installed? Have we got something turned on Kerbalism? Let's actually just check that. We don't have any telemetry stuff done at all. The interesting thing is we haven't actually done any of that. Let's just give this a go. What would this actually give us? That takes a big chunk out of our time. I'll say that we're 3 days in. So let's run that because we can always get more science. Science is always good. Let's run that. So this will be space high, I'm guessing. We'll let that run through. So we get 9 minutes on the temperature scan. That's interesting. So space high. We do not have Earth space high. How have I not done that? That's really interesting. I suppose the last one, when do I suppose we probably didn't engage its experiments until, later on, until we're actually in the sphere of influence of the moon, which means we probably won't be able to do these experiments when we get to the moon until we're in low space, right? That's that done, so we can turn that off, right? Let's see, can we do the others? Let's hurry those along a little bit. We don't want to waste it forever. We've used 4 minutes of the episode already, and we haven't actually done anything. There we go. The others are done. Wonderful. Right, there we go. Right, so we're gonna warp to there. There we go. Right, so as soon as we get into the sphere influence of the moon, I think we look at actually doing some science. I wonder if it's classing that because we've already sent something on that mission. That's interesting, actually. Yeah. So we just need to be within there, and then the impactor just needs to impact the moon. A speed of at least 2,450 meters per second. I don't know if you can actually go less, like over that or less than that. I don't know if it's with that. I suppose you can't soft land it. Is basically what he's trying to say. You can't have a failed landing that gets you the impactor, or you can't have an impactor sort of thing. I don't know. Right, let's speed this up. There we go. Right, jumping in. Right, let's have a look. We should be on impact course for it. We are. Wonderful. Right. Let's see. Let's check the old science stuff. That is all done. That is all done. Okay, so we're going to warp to here. And we're going to keep an eye on this because this will tell us, hopefully, when we get into the low space. Right. Let's have a look. What altitude are we at? Oh, there is the moon. Okay. So we should come towards it pretty quickly. We are at a reasonable distance still. Are we going to be... I think we're going to have connection because the Earth should be behind us somewhere. I'm just gesticulating. I don't actually know where the Earth is. So we're just going to speed this forward a little bit. We're going to get closer, closer, closer. Right, we're about to get within the range for that contract, aren't we? Within 5,000. That's that, isn't it? Oh, that's 500,000. Yeah. Right, come on, let's go. There we go. That's that one done. Good. So that contract is complete. We have now got that, which not only means that we've got a bit of money, but we also don't lose the money that we'd actually already taken from it. So that's a positive. So we can actually, I think now, just about, if we fail to do this impactor, we could potentially still survive. I'm hoping we should still survive. I think we should still survive. We would go bankrupt, but we could then take the contract out again and it would actually put us into the green, so we could actually launch another craft for this. So we could do this mission again if we had to, if we have a problem with this. However, we shouldn't be having a problem with this because we should be coming in at the required speed. You can see there the speed is going up. Let's have a look. Where's that contract again? So it needs to be 2,450. We should be well within that, hopefully. The thing we're going to be checking actually is we're going to have electricity. We're going to have at least 1 unit of electric charge. That's fine. And we're gaining speed now. I'm hoping that we're going to come in at speed. So that's it. I also can't remember what altitude is close to the moon. So I don't know when we get near moon science and things like that, because that would be nice to have. So what I might do, what's our let's actually check this. We have 6 days left, right? You know what? We're gonna turn all this on, and that gives us still 6 days charge. That's interesting. Oh, because it's not running, of course. Everything is good. Everything is good. The problem we're going to have is the actual it's 2 kilobytes per second, which should be enough to transfer data. Should we need it? Right. So we're looking at 2,400. We should make that, hopefully. I'm hoping we're going to make it, actually. We're getting awfully close. Right, we're now spinning around. So we're getting into that point now where we are going to impact. All right, we're just going to accelerate. I am hoping we're going to get to the required speed. There is a concern there that we don't. Right, so we are looking for getting this thing to impact, but I don't want to do it too quickly because... I have had experience in the past, if you actually accelerate time and you go in too fast, it will actually not complete the mission. So first of all, we're looking at this speed. We want it to get up there, and I'm concerned it's not going to do it, actually. I think it's going to be... I wonder whether it's surface... No, surface and orbit are pretty much the same. I don't think it's going to do it. I don't know if this is going to accelerate quickly enough into the ground. So we may fail this because of just gravity. Maybe we should apply some thrust. Maybe that's what we should do. We should get the thrusters involved. There we go. That'll really help everything. Yeah, that's right. Because of course, as we accelerate, do that. Actually, we do a bit of. Oh no, don't want to do that. You know what? I'm actually in the wrong keys today. That says everything, doesn't it? We want to do that physical time warp, and then do that, and then get those on. Right. So. Oh yeah, we might do it actually. I don't know. Yeah, I think we've got it, and we might have it. Let's have a look. Are we actually collecting any science is the other thing. Yeah, we are running science right now, and that is transmitting back. Yeah, I think we've got it. Just got it. Possibly, maybe. What's the actual altitude? Yeah, we've got this. Isn't the moon really nice now, actually? I think this has been made a bit better quality recently, and it seems to look better to me anyway. And I've not changed any of my sort of way I've set up the game, but it does look really cool. And yeah, there we go. We can turn that off. We are now at the required speed, so it's going to either check the altitude or it's going to look for impact. Is it right? Okay. Well, we've got some upgrade points because we've got some science back. That's nice. And we're going to zoom out. I'm actually going to do this for this impact bit. There we go. We'll watch it coming in. Nice and slowly. Oh, it's just rolling. It'd be really nice if we could land on it, but that's not going to happen. This thing is not capable of it, and We've gone through the ground. There we go. And we are done. Wonderful. Right. So we have done it. That we have completed that mission. Wow. I don't want to revert to launch. I want to go to the Space Center. Can you imagine if I clicked on revert to launch then? Oh, that would actually kill me. I don't know what I would do in that situation, actually. Right, to the Space Center. So we are back at the Space Center after what I consider to be a very successful mission. We have some upgrade points. We'll stick them in the VAB, we might as well. Right, we have some science. We've got some money, which means... Oh, wow, we can actually do that mission again. Okay, we could do... Oh, right, we can do the impactor again. Right, okay, so you can do the impactor, but it's not as good. It's dropped a lot, hasn't it? That's interesting. The orbiter, you can do multiple. Okay, so the price, that's really nice. So that must be a new change then. So you don't get anywhere near as much for the second impactor. Lunar landing, I think that might be beyond us in the couple of days we've got left. But orbiter, I think that's what we're going to have to go for. So what I'm going to do is, I think we'll leave you building. What can we actually research? What can we research that might help us? RCS, these might be useful. When do I get? Yeah, that's 20. So I'd have to go to there, but I have to go by this. That gives me service module tanks. That's not important. Comms, we could be close. 19 and now that's the debate, isn't it? We could actually go for a Mars mission. We could go for a Mars mission in this series, properly go for a Mars mission and see if we can achieve some sort of impact on Mars. Maybe that's an option. That is a real option. Or Venus, even Venus would be a nice one, possibly something reasonably easy. Mars or Venus, if we did that. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take the interplanetary tech, and then I think we spend the rest of this episode looking at building something to pop into orbit around the moon. Maybe I won't take that contract yet until I'm confident. So it's got to have apoapsis below that. Apoapsis below that. Okay, so that's, wow, that's 20,000 meters. That's 20 kilometers. Is that right? Oh, above 20 kilometers. Okay, right. Oof, God, I was like, that's really confusing. Right. Right, let's have a look at what we can build. Right, so here we are. The first thing that I'm going to do is fix the bleeding problem that I have with these wobbling. We're just going to do this now. Right, we're going to put these on, and this will possibly take me over my mass limit. I need to check. Oh yeah, we're well within it. Right, so that's now securing those. Next, what do I need to know about these engines, apart from the fact that they are annoying? Let's have a look. 110 there. Okay, so that's going to give us the push up. So let's take that. Let's take that, and we just want one of those to start with. We're going to put one on the side. Let's have a look at this craft. So this, I think we scrap this or we modify this. What we actually want is we want something that we can position once it's en route, and it can then put itself into orbit. So how are we going to do that? That's the question. Right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to first of all, we're going to make a sub-assembly. I'm going to take this, and we're going to say this is the Luna 3 launcher. Yeah, Luna 3 launcher. Because we're going to change it. We are actually going to change that. Right, so let's have a think. This thing would normally be getting us to. This thing would normally be getting us to the moon. But what I'm actually going to do is we're going to take this. I'm going to take this bit off, because I'm intrigued to see if I was to take this. Now, this is the bit that's going to be interesting. I want to orientate this so that we're always firing away from something. Right, okay, I know what I'm doing. Right, we're going to do this. What I'm thinking is we need to We need to put this into orbit. That's all we need to do. So what have we got that could potentially put us into orbit? What's that going to give me? That is too much. I want something smaller. What's the smallest sort of thrust I can get? That's too small. Something that's going to give us a little bit of a push. That's all. I want something ideally that's not going to require ullage or is a solid. So like a tiny Tim would potentially work, right? And that would probably pull us into orbit. I'm not entirely sure. I think orbit is, oh God. Orbit is what? It's about 600. 600 gets you a circular orbit or a capture or whatever. So anything like that would be nice. Actually, what would one of those give me? See, that's not bad. That would potentially capture us. What about this one? What would this do? That would just do the same. Well, that's a rubbish choice, isn't it? This I think is overkill, is it? Oh, it's 500. That would actually be perfect. That would potentially be perfect, but it's horrible. It's horrible because its ISP is terrible, and what's its mass? That takes us up to silly mass. For what? To be fair, it's not silly though, is it? Now, here's the debate. What have we got that's just like a small thruster that's rubbish? I mean, we could use that, or we could use XLR11. Oh, now, there is an idea. How much does that weigh? Not a huge amount, but it's going to be tankage, isn't it? We don't have that one. Which one's this? 4 ignitions, pressure. Oh, that's not pressure fed. Okay. Right, okay, that's not pressure fed. Does it require ullage? That's the question though, isn't it? Does it require ullage? Subject to ullage. So I'd have to put something on there anyway. We could just go with 2 of these, to be fair. Put them really close to the middle, and that would do it. There you go. That would be the choice, the craft, the thing. Right, so there's that. So then we pop that like so. Put this on there. And then this thing, I need to take its... this stuff we can go down. I just need 2 of these. We're gonna try and reduce the size and mass of things. So we're just gonna have 2 of those, okay? And then this would be taken down to... Oh, that's a good point. No, I want to keep the diameter. What am I doing? I want to get rid of the length. We're going to take this down. I've got 1 minute left. Take this down to what do we need for intercept? Probably that. That would be good. Would that be good? 2.4. 2.4 sounds about right. 2.4. 2.2 is probably what I would go for, but it got to percentages, so that would take it to that, and that gives us 2 tons. So I need to be able to send 2 tons to orbit, is what we're seeing. Right, so if we can set 2 tons to orbit, this thing here, we're going to call this Luna 5. We can get this to orbit. I think we can put it into space, as it were. We need to do something with this. This is going to need to be upgraded. We can do that now. And then this has actually got a mass of what? Let's have a look. It's got a mass of 2.4, so we can change this to 2.4. I don't want any extra space in it. Apply that. Right, what does that do for us? 2.3. Okay, that's good. That is good. I'm happy with that. That looks wonderful. Right, from me, until next time, have a great one.